Hey YouTube, what's up again? We have a very special one today. I must tell you, I have been searching for this one a long time. I never found it. It was like, first it was only available online, but now I did just find it at my local brewery. Not my brewery, but my local beer store. The name is Norse. It's called Norse. And like you can see, two breweries work together, and you might know Alvinne already. Like those guys that are into these craft beers, especially sour craft beers, do know Alvinne for sure. And then the Vrijstaat Vanmol, I did also a review about a beer from those guys. I think it's the guy called Dirk Vanmol. Not 100% sure, rather sure, but I will put it here. The name of the guy that brewed these things. And he has his blonde, his triple, his quadruple, I think even a double. And he went to Norway, this guy, Dirk Vanmol. I'm not so sure it's Dirk, but let's say gentleman Vanmol went to Norway, and then at the farm there in Norway, he discovered the Kveik yeast, and he learned all the things about it, how to brew with it, and all the things, all that stuff. It's amazing. This guy did it, and then he did a collaboration. He made a collaboration with Alvinne, and they worked together on this beer with the Kveik yeast. And Kveik is actually a city or a town in Norway, so that's awesome, you know. And the Kveik yeast, for those who don't know, that thrives best at higher temperatures. Like we have our lager yeasts, that's really happy between like 7 to 12 maybe degrees Celsius. But then again, our ale yeasts, like these will thrive best at 17 to 23 degrees Celsius approximately. This one goes much higher and does deliver that more fruity notes to it. That's a really special thing. You got to be really careful not to throw in these off flavors, of course. But yeah, it comes in at 7.5% ABV. Great story behind it, of course. And it's tend to be really fruity. And it's been barreled, not barrel aged, but it's been on barrels on woods. So I'm not sure what that actually means, like the wood thing. Then again, they could throw some wood chips in there, I don't know. But it says not aged, but I'm gonna read it. Kveik yeast, okay. The yeast and the buckwheat. It is brewed with buckwheat also. So this one has a, like I have read before, a rather special thing. Wood aged, okay, wood aged, not barrel aged, wood aged. I'm thinking they gonna throw in some like wood chips in there during fermentation, like also Cornet does all the time with these wood chips. So we're gonna crack it open. It comes in it, like you can see, it's a large bottle. It's 75 centiliter. That's 750 milliliter bottle.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice hiss to it. And I do get immediately that very special wheat buckwheat like thing, the Kveik yeast. That's also a different beast. And we can see it's also coming now in IPAs, but they were like the first. And that's why I was searching for this one, the Norse. I have seen it like on this Facebook page where everybody was checking in all these beers all the time. Nobody then heard of the Kveik yeast. That's why the guy Vanmol went to Norway to learn the tricks, of course, of the trade, and then he made this with Alvinne. It was brand new then. I'm talking about some years ago, and that's the thing. When I was searching for it, I never found it. I just give up. I thought I'm never gonna get this beer again, and here it is, guys. I did find it, and okay, here it is. I got my glass to go with it. It has that yellow shine to it for sure. it is slight, you can see through it, you can see my fingers moving, so it is slight hazy indeed. I'm really curious about that buckwheat thing. Yeah, it is boekweit. We call it in Belgium boekweit. It's I think it's pronounced like in English buckwheat. Not 100% sure. If I'm wrong, I will put it here again. But okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna dive in. So the label is also really nice with those Vikings on it. There is another Viking here, and it says, like you can see on the wood barrels, wood aged. Not barrels. I'm also always saying barrels because I'm always used to those barrel aged ones. But this is just wood aged. Okay, I'm gonna dive in. First of the nose. Cheers, guys. It has some sourness to it. And that's of course when Alvinne kicks in. These sours, you know it's gonna be rather sour also. Vrijstaat Vanmol, awesome beers. Like even the blonde and certainly the triple. I'm searching for the quadruple, I can't find it till now. But they also come in larger 75 centiliter bottles. The ones from Vrijstaat Vanmol. I did do a review about the Vrijstaat Vanmol, one of them. Awesome beers. And yeah, the collaboration with Alvinne is just mind-blowing. That's a thing, like, this is like a really small microbrewery, even maybe a nano brewery. Always in these larger bottles. You can really find them from Vanmol, but Alvinne you can find, like, they have maybe 100 different sour beers already. And some, yeah, they do have some collaborations, like also with the beer store I really like in Vichte, the Koning. They also have, like, it's something with King, a red label. They did do a collaboration also. It was a really special one again. I did have it, of course. It's not that hard because, yeah, it's there in the store everywhere. Some people think like, yeah, you must try that one. I'm saying, yeah, and I'm saying I had it already a long time ago, because yeah, it's my story, you know. And they did the collaboration for that store to make it for that for the Koning in Vichte, the most amazing beer store. Like you can see my video if you watched a long time ago. The most I think it's called the most amazing or the biggest beer store in Belgium, something like that. Do watch that video, the first one. So I'm gonna dive in. Oh, my mind is so blocked by all this thinking, and especially because I want to say everything about this beer, and I don't want to forget anything. So it says on the bottle it's fruity and woody, of course, slight woody, hoppy, and the aftertaste will be that Norwegian wood hints. Okay, yeah, but it's far most sour, I think, like I said with Alvinne. Okay, cheers, guys. Quite sour, and it is dry. Is it the buckwheat? I don't know, but it is really dry. Maybe the Vikings does eat also some more, like sugars, out of the beer. I'm not 100% quite sure of that, but I think it is so. It is like that. But you do get Alvinne, of course, the sourness. It's that typical taste. It's really a typical taste. It has that floral to grassy feel to it. A little bit metallic. Even slight earthy, because it's really dry. And that wood finish, you do get it. It is really special. I gotta tell you, not everybody will like this. I do like it though, but I'm not gonna give this a really high rating.
Oh no.
But I like it. It is rather special for sure. And keep in mind, guys, this was the first beer made in Belgium with a great collaboration. The first one they tried with the Kvike yeast. The other breweries just make sure they keep up and do twist it a little bit, make it more fruity. And now we see also those IPAs coming in with that Kvike yeast. It has some fruity notes indeed. A little bit of mango, a little bit of the citrus, orangey, slight banana feel to it. Because still, I don't know. With the hops in there, it is slight spicy, but then again, it's really sour with the Brettanomyces in there. It is rather sour, of course, and dry. It's a really special one. It is just a really special one. With these spices, the dryness, slight woodiness to it, the citrusy notes to it, orange. Yeah, it's a real special combination. But I'm so glad I found it after all these years. So for me, it's a win-win. Also, the rating won't be like that high. Still, for me, it's a win-win. I found this beer, of course. I'm gonna round it up because otherwise I keep on rambling again and rambling. So for me, the rating, like I said, is like not gonna be that high. So again, 6 to 6.5 out of 10. Let's say 6.5, because I do have respect for a guy that went to Norway and go to this farm and do find all these things. Maybe he did even find some special hops there or something. I don't know for sure, but the Norse man, it is really great. Like Norwegian man, it's a like, but also Norse man is like a grumpy guy. It's also say Norse in Belgium. It's also a grumpy guy, and like you can see, he isn't really happy. He's like a little bit, yeah, like he has something to say about everything. So it's like a double for me. If you translate it, it's like a double thing. But especially the Vikings, of course, the Norwegian thing, the things from Norway. Okay, I'm gonna round up. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, a beer dick is Dr. Ray. Cheers.